Don't shit yourself.
Don't force it.
IBS is a scary thing.
It is. I have to.
Let's see the intro.
Wait, are we
I
like
was
live?
born
Live?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
IBS is a scary thing.
Wait. Are we live? Oh. My
I
bad.
gave you guys a countdown.
He did.
I misunderstood.
I was there.
What's going on, guys? This is Dungeons and Ducks. We are finally back for session 4. And we started a couple months ago, but you know what? We wanted to switch things up on you. Delay it for 2 months.
We are not a real D&D stream unless you delay the game in the middle of a fight for 2 months.
That's
Yes,
right. That is how you keep
calling you
viewers.
out, Critical Role.
That's how you keep viewers, guys. Anyway, I'm Zombie Duck. I will be your Zeke Alabaster for the evening. With me, I have Stats Duck. We have Amnesia Goose, who can't remember where the camera is. We have we have Ugly Duckling. Peking Duck is on vacation. He is in the Philippines, Tokyo, Japan.
Really?
Watching
Yes.
us right now. He's watching.
He's watching us right now. He's judging you.
Hi, Mark.
There you go.
Buy me a
I miss you.
souvenir.
I wish I hid in your luggage.
And Lady Island could not be with us today. She had a family thing. But guys, we have some exciting announcements. We will be adding 2 new players in the coming session. On top of that, let me pull up the calendar so I can talk to you like I know what I'm talking about.
So unprepared.
Next session is going to be the 23rd, guys. We're going to be adding 2 players. After that session on the 30th, we will be doing an online session. It's going to be very cool. It's all going to be on our schedule. That way, you guys will know we'll be doing live sessions every other week. And the weeks we aren't doing live sessions, we'll be doing online sessions carrying the campaign. It's just going to take us a little time to set that stuff up. So that's why we're not starting that until the 30th. We thank you for your patience. Those are all my announcements. Oh, guys, we're working on merch. This is our Duck Boys hoodie. It's a zombie duck. It's a zombie duck.
Show the back.
And on the, I'm not.
Show your ass.
Show 'em my ass.
Spin your
And
chair.
we got the Duck Boys logo. So we're working on this. When it's finalized, we're gonna put it up on the Twitch so you can buy it. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah, that's all I got. Now, Fantasy Foul.
All right. Last, we left our heroes for very, very long. They had made their way up the highest mountain peaks in the land to get to the dwarven village of Norvakar. Norvakar. Looked at my own notes wrong.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, actually.
Use it in sentence.
Norvak.
Anyone writing this down?
No.
H.
All right.
There's an H in
And
there.
can you use it in a sentence, please?
The dwarven village is called Norvakar.
Right. Okay.
Yes. There, however, they found, instead of friendly dwarves working on their smiths and their tools, they had found an army of hill and stone giants, as well as a small army of trolls and ogres had taken over. They had managed to, they attempted to infiltrate in the night and make their way to where the dwarves had been kept prisoner. That did not go quite as expected, and after creating a stir, they were able to befriend the hill giant princess. Whoops, I'm just going to get my notes
she's a
here.
princess?
I actually think I have this.
Oh, good.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's see how well your note-taking was.
She's my queen. Hold on.
Y'all's queen.
Give me a
She's
minute.
the one I hid in her titties, right?
Yes.
All right.
Oh
I hid in
wait.
a princess's titties.
What are you looking for?
Time's up.
I'm looking
Cassis.
for my note. Damn it. I forgot my notes were back here. Cassis.
Yep.
Giantess. Love interest. Those are my notes.
Congratulations.
Those are my
Congratulations. With the help of Cassis, they had managed to track down a group of powerful stone giants that they assume were out looking for them, or perhaps out hunting. And there, they attempted to sneakily observe the giants, but unfortunately, the sorcerer perished and got caught. Yes.
Nani desu ka?
I joke. He's not dead yet.
Oh, okay.
Yet. Now they're locked in epic combat with Dreamer, the the stone giantess, and her groups, and that's where we left off. A whole
Silence your
2
phone.
months
These
ago.
phones
Okay.
Let the music begin.
Once my phone's not locked.
Do you remember last session we just forgot to put music on the entire time?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an
That was
announcement.
hilarious.
And now we begin at the top of the round, which is whoops, let me just get that out here. Helodix.
Helen
You're
Dixon.
first.
Wait,
Helodix.
she's on first?
Yeah.
Helen
What was
Dixon.
my initiative?
Yours was. Give me just a moment.
Is it 3 or 7?
You're right after her.
Oh, okay, I guess it was pretty good.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, lower that. Just a smidge.
Where am I?
You are.
Just point to me on the thing.
Oh, can we get that? Yeah. You're right here. In front of you is Dreamer, a strange stone giantess, taller than Cassus and the others, with strange intrusions coming out of her. From her ankle, you see stones. On her shoulder, you see what looks like part of an anchor. Out of her head, you see what looks like a branch, and various other bits and pieces around her.
So she's not
Okay.
as good looking as Cassis.
I mean, that
Don't
depends
change
on
your
who
love
you ask.
interest now, is what
Well,
he's
she has
saying.
things coming out everywhere.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Okay.
At one
And-
point, she has like a steering wheel, like yeah.
And what's that blue? What is that on her? It's the.
This is, you see 2 ghostly specters have surrounded her due to the powers of your barbarian ally.
Okay.
Well, come on, what are
Is
you
she
doing?
fucked up yet?
She has taken some damage, yes, but she doesn't look very fucked up. You're right in front of her.
All right. I'm going to go at her with. Oh, you wouldn't. Would you happen to know if I'm hidden?
You are not at the moment,
All right.
but there are trees everywhere. I didn't draw them out because we're going to use the power of our imagination.
All
The,
right.
the greatest power of all.
Of course, of course. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna.
Sorry,
go,
guys, we're getting reacquainted with our character.
I'm gonna go at her with my sunblade. Yeah, I'll go
Sunblade.
at with my sunblade.
All right, you're going to just jump right at her.
Does it,
You loved that term, didn't
does
you?
it 2 hit?
2. Let me just double
I feel like I
check
had a
the
plan.
stats.
You really need to double check?
No,
Try
no,
to
a 2
read
doesn't
it.
hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Again, I would like to use the sunblade.
Uh, yeah, sure. Technically you can't, but I'll say go ahead. While I also get a little reacquainted with my units here.
Does a 6 hit?
Did you roll a 6 on the die?
Roll a 6.
Well, what?
You know
plus
you
your-
get to add numbers.
you have
to that,
modifiers.
right?
Do I? Shit. Well, I'm not gonna bother with the 2 because I don't think that would have.
It wouldn't have.
Oh shit! It's an attack bonus of 11. So would the 2 have worked?
13 would not have hit.
But
Okay.
17.
The 17?
The 17 hits.
Woo!
Okay. All right. So
We
I'm gonna
hit.
go at her with the sunblade.
You
And-
do get a sneak attack because your ally is within 5 feet of her.
Okay.
You
so,
haven't. Go ahead, sorry.
All right. So sneak attack is
I have
5d6,
it.
and the
I know
sunblade
that.
is a d6 plus 7. So that would be 5d6
You have it.
plus
Plus
7.
That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
but I got it.
All right. I've got my 5d6 ready to go. All right. So
Remember,
I've
it's
got
concentration.
I know.
12, 13, 14,
I know my spell at least.
20. That's 20 plus 7, so 27 damage.
Ooh, 27 points of radiant damage on Dreamer. Oh shit.
Fuck her the fuck up, please.
Yeah, you really fucking. So you lunge at her, and the first swing, you swing wide, and she just lifts up her leg, and it misses. But then, in a very cool swinging motion, you just let go of the blade, you spin around, you grab it with your offhand, and you backstab her in her other ankle while she's still one leg up in the air, and she goes, "Ah!" And she almost trips on herself, but she just barely managed to catch. Do you want to do anything else? You have
I have
about
one- I
20
have
feet
one
of
more.
movement left.
I have one more bonus action.
Nope.
Right? I thought I get 2.
You get 1.
Oh, okay. I can't re-hide then, right?
No, you could
So-
run away.
Yeah, I'll disengage.
You can't disengage, but you can
Oh.
run. The difference is that she might get an attack of opportunity if you do so.
If I run?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what'd you use your bonus action on?
Good attack.
The attack, because I missed the
Because
first
you
one.
missed the first.
You don't get to. She doesn't get to attack.
Nope, rogues only get 1.
Oh. If I run away, if I use my movement to run away, then she gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna stay still. Then.
Okay, you stand still. Next up is Zeke.
Okay, so in my notes, I have that I'm at 79 HP. My AC is 19.
Oh,
So
wait,
that
I'm
means-
sorry. It's not Zeke's turn.
Okay.
My mistake. It's actually Keelam's turn. So
Okay.
Keelam is over here. He's gonna go ahead and he's going to fuck it. He's gonna go run up and he's going to attack the Dreamer as well. So he's right up on her, and he's using his Drow weapon of tentacles, if I'm not mistaken. So he gets 3 attacks. The first one misses. The second one hits. And the third one misses. So that's going to be, I believe, just a d6 plus, let's say, 3. Okay, that's 6 damage to Dreamer. And then he's going to look around, and does anyone look like below 50% HP?
Well, if we go with the initial way we were saying it, then technically I am. I
Okay,
don't
then
know if I really was though.
Yes or no?
we're going to say yes.
gotta-
We're gonna say yes though.
All right.
Yeah. Parrish, as we all remember, was at about 50% HP. Not because we forgot after 2 months of not playing.
Our memory
And so-
is impeccable.
Of course it is. So Keelam's gonna go ahead and second level healing word you. You heal 8 points.
8
Woo!
points. That's something.
And the healing word is fuck 'em up!
There you go. The best kind of healing word.
Yeah, and Keelam's gonna stand his ground. So next up we have who is this? Who is this?
Probably not me. I'm like last. I'm at
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm last.
Oh, next up is you're not last. Next up is Raven.
Okay.
So Raven, who is also played by me tonight.
She should do a master. Wait, oh, she can't do that because that's master attack.
Correct. She's
Never
gonna
mind.
go here, and she's gonna just try and shoot Dreamer with a crossbow. Pew pew. That's not a D20,
Okay, that's good.
and that's a miss.
Pew pew.
So she misses her attack, and then she runs and she hides behind a tree,
Sounds like treason to me.
and she succeeds probably.
Woo.
So next up, that's the end of Raven's turn. Next up, it is a giant's turn.
Which-
Specifically, the giant that was fighting Parrish and is in the darkness, getting hounded upon by his shadow hound.
Woof woof, motherfucker.
That giant stands up as he was knocked prone last time. He gets up and his head just barely... Actually, no, his head, like... He has to get up on his tippy toes, and with that, he barely sees above the dome of darkness.
The dog's in the darkness. So
Yeah,
he's
dog's in
blind.
the darkness. He can't see it. He sees you, but he's going to turn around. He's going to run out, and he's going to attempt to attack Cassus.
So does the dog and me get attack of opportunity?
You are not within 5 feet of
The
him.
dog
so
gets
no.
an attack of
The
opportunity?
dog does.
It's just dog stats, right?
It's wolf stats.
Slightly better. I'm
Dire
sorry.
wolf.
With advantage. He's in the darkness.
Well, thank goodness it's on the top. Alright, so, judging by the things and the such of whatnot, plus 5 to hit, does a 14 hit.
14 does not hit. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. This is a regular stone giant. 14 does hit, just barely.
Cool. So, let's do the damage. It's 2d... That's scary. And he has advantage. Is there anyone around the other one, actually? When he
No.
was walking away? No one else? Okay, then he doesn't.
He already had advantage on the attack anyway. He's in the darkness.
Because, yeah, keen senses.
It's a D6,
2d6.
Oh.
So mine, plus 6. So that's 4 plus
6.
3. Sorry, it's plus 3.
Plus 3.
4 plus 3. So that's 7, and it must make a DC 13 strength saving check.
Oh, okay. He succeeded.
Okay.
Alright, so he just takes 7 damage.
Okay, 7 damage on Giant 1. And then he's going to swing twice at Cassis. He hits both times. Now we're going to roll damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, he got like a fucking 21 and then a 22.
Oh
So
no.
it was a lot.
That's just rude.
It was. Okay. Alright. Okay. So that's 33 points of damage against Cassis. He swings once in her her solar poleaxe. He basically just punches her there, and then when she bends down, having lost her breath, he just swings batter with his club right into her face. Her nose is now bleeding heavily, and she's clutching like, and that's going to be its turn. Next up, it is Cassis. It's so fun to play with you guys again. Okay, Cassis is going to swing back. She hits on the first one, and she hits on the second one with a 15 and then a 23. So this will be just a moment. Okay. All right. Ooh, that's 24 points of bludgeoning damage against the first giant, as Cassis basically just pummels him with her fists. Alright, that's going to end her turn. Next up, it is our barbarian,
Oh, yeah.
whose name I haven't forgotten, but
Johan.
is Johan.
Just to be sure. Okay, so I did rage when I was attacking.
Correct, you are currently raged.
I will reckless
Okay, against who?
against my man right in front of me.
Okay, against the against Dreamer, the female
Dreamer.
giant.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, that's yeah. So you rush up. You guys are basically sandwiching her.
Yeah. Alright, I get advantage.
You do.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
There you go, make a splash, make a
roll
splash.
the second attack first.
Roll a second.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just see what you get.
Well, I threw 2. I
For
threw 2.
advantage.
You have advantage.
Yeah, so go ahead.
14. Plus 7, 21.
Hits.
Alright, so... I actually have something cool with this.
Yeah, you want me to help you work through the critical hit first?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your damage die again?
It's 2d6 plus 5.
So that means you roll 4d6.
Okay.
And then because you are such a high level barbarian, you roll an extra d6.
Alright, so let me do the 4 first. That's 11, 12, 13, 17. That's 17.
Okay, another
Plus
d6.
1 more.
Yep.
21.
21 plus your strength.
Plus five.
Plus 5. So
Plus
20.
another 2 because you're raging.
I thought it was plus 3.
Oh, it is because you're
Yeah.
that high level.
So that's
Plus 8.
plus 8. So
That's
that's
30.
30.
30 points of slashing damage. Very nice.
And also, because I have the great source of life stealing,
Right.
when I roll a 20, that target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage
Ooh, 40.
if it isn't a construct or undead. And I also gain 10 temporary hit points.
So you gain the temporary hit points, but it only takes the 10.
There's an right there. Click 10. No, on the right.
Oh, right there.
Click
10. Yeah.
D10.
Alright, so you rush up against Dreamer. You start climbing up her leg, grabbing on the strange extrusions. You get all the way up to her chest, and then you just BAM! With your axe, stab her right in her solar poleaxe. Your blood starts spewing out, and then you go for your second attack. Roll damage.
4d6.
It's normal damage, right?
Yeah, it's normal, because
Sorry,
this wasn't...
2d6.
Yes, correct.
I don't know. I used to that.
It's all
6. That's 11 plus 3, 14.
Did you add your strength too?
14 plus 5, 19.
19, very good. It's over 50 points of damage. You stab her twice in the stomach, and as she reaches out to close the wounds, you jump right off of her and you scream in her face. What's more, your ghostly allies continue to surround her. weakening her slowly.
Very
Alright.
nice.
All right, is that going to end your turn?
That will end my turn.
Okay, with that, next up it is Zeke.
How rough does Dreamer look?
Dreamer is looking bloody.
All right, I'm gonna leap up with my scythe
Yeah.
and take 2 attacks. Now, just to go over my notes with you, I'm at 79 HP.
Okay.
My AC is 19 because I'm in wolf form,
Yes.
and my Crimson Right is activated,
And it's lightning.
and it's lightning. Okay, so we're gonna do. Do I have advantage because she's sandwiched?
No, but you add a +2. Oh,
Okay.
but before that, you don't have to make this check.
Okay.
But I forgot, you were supposed to, so let's just make that now. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 15.
A 15 saves. For a moment, your eyes flash as you gaze upon her. She's not particularly beautiful, but she has this strange aura about her that almost slows you down. But you shake it off in your rage, and you get your heartbeat pumping again. You made this save last time, so you don't have to again.
Do you want me to make both my attacks or just one at a time?
Make both of them.
Okay. So my first one is 23.
Hits.
My second one is 29.
Hits.
Okay. Damage. We have a D8. So 2D. We'll do one at a time. So D8. 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 points of damage.
Okay, that's the first attack.
Yep.
And then the second one?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Ooh. You start, is this with your claws or with
This
your
is with my scythe.
Okay, you jump up and you start slashing at her back, and you create 2 large indents, 2 large scratches right down the middle.
And she's still standing?
She is still standing.
I'm going to
yes.
action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 more attacks.
Very good.
Does a 18, 19, 20. Does 20?
20 hits.
And then this is 6 plus 17, 18, 19. 19?
19 also hits.
Okay.
Roll me that damage.
I want a different D8. I want a better D8. I want to hit 8s. And we'll go with... Guys, dice choosing is very important. We'll go with this one. Alright. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 points of damage for the first one.
Okay.
And 14 points for the second one.
Okay, so you jump, after sliding down her back, you jump up again. You stab her one more time. This time you stab her again and again as you climb up. You make it all the way through these various nooks and rocks on her back, like a rock wall. You mountain climb your way up until you finally reach the large branch coming out of her neck. You jump onto that, and as you get up there, scythe in hand, how do you want to do this?
I'm going to use the scythe like a hook and just swing around her neck and then land in front of her and look super cool in front of Cassius.
Okay, so you stab into her neck, and then the world seems to turn black and white as you spin around and around, and then in a blur you jump down all the way to the ground in a cool hero pose. You brandish the bloody scythe behind you. Everything seems to turn red, and then suddenly Dreamer's neck just spurts out blood as she falls to the ground.
And I'm just gonna roar.
Move.
That's a howl.
That's a howl.
Look,
This is
I'm a
werewolf.
dog. I'm a wolf. Okay, leave me alone.
That's true.
I'm a werewolf.
Not
Damn.
far.
Good job, team.
Are you species?
Her
shaming?
arm breaks off.
I'm a wolf. I'm a
You
werewolf.
used the wrong terminology.
Okay, and with that, that's going to be, unless you want to move, Zeke?
Yeah, we'll move to, I have, oh, that's right, I have, like, some crazy
Where's the
movement.
wolf in the lineup?
I'm gonna,
The wolf is on,
Your
the
turn.
wolf is on your turn.
Is it on my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we
Because
decided
it's
on.
separate, yeah.
I'm gonna move to fight the one that's fighting Casus.
cast
Uh,
it.
Yeah, because
okay.
I didn't use any of my movement. I was already there.
Yeah, so you easily. You're right behind him.
Perfect.
You
Thank
run through the darkness. Okay, and with that, Parrish, it is you and your pupper's turn.
All right, so I'm going to. Where am I personally?
You are.
I'm somewhere in the
just a
darkness.
moment. You're like on the edge of the darkness. You're
Oh, I'm not
actually
in
out
it,
of it.
or am I
You're
out
not
of
in
it?
it at the
Okay.
moment, no.
But
you're right here.
I'm going to double cast haste.
On who?
I'm going to do it on the big. I'm going to do it on the one of the brothers.
Which
Zeke.
one? You're gonna do it on Zeke, okay?
And then Johan.
And then on Johan, very good. So you two have haste cast upon you.
Okay, so that doesn't change my damage. It changes my AC though.
And
Yes,
it gives
it-
you
it-
yeah.
Go ahead, you can say.
It gives plus
Plus
2
two. Yeah.
Okay,
to
so,
AC, and it also gives you the ability to have an extra action that turn.
gotcha. Thank you.
After a minute, which
Nice.
is a couple of turns, you will be unable to do an action for that.
Gotcha. That's 10 turns. 10 turns. We
Yeah.
just have to end the fight before 10 turns.
And then I will let my dog do its thing.
Okay, who's he gonna attack?
It's gonna run. It can only attack the one that it was originally attacking. Who is
Okay, yeah.
and it's gonna flank it because with pack tactics because
Absolutely.
I
So
also have pack tactics.
he can attack in the
five.
darkness.
No, left.
High five.
So
It's okay.
he had advantage anyway, but he has super advantage.
All right. Now let's get down to hurting. So with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Frostbite first on that same one that my wolf is going to be attacking.
Is Frostbite a bonus action?
It is a
Oh,
bonus
you get
action.
an extra.
Really?
It is a cantrip.
That doesn't make it a bonus
attack
action.
with the
I believe.
I'm pretty sure Frostbite is
All right.
normally
In that
an
case,
action.
I don't think I have any more.
Well, you could quicken it.
I think instead, what I'm going to do, I don't think I have any more to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disperse one of my level 5 spells and get, I believe it's,
5 sorcery points.
no, I think it's 4. They reduce it. They know it's not the same. You get less spell points for transferring. It's not.
No, it's the opposite. So if you tried to turn 5 points into spell slots, it wouldn't equal a level 5. But when you sacrifice a level 5 spell slot, you get 5 sorcery points.
Because they value the spell slot.
You know what? I'm
You can
gonna
trust
say that
me.
works. I'm gonna say that works.
No, you can trust
Because
me.
it
I know
works
how
better.
that is. It's the opposite where it's less. So you'd have to give more sorcery points to get the higher spell
So I'm
slots.
gonna, so I'm gonna drop the 5.
You get 5 sorcery points.
All right. Cool. Just
And-
to have it. That's actually an action, a bonus action.
It is,
That's
yes.
actual action.
Yes,
That's
it
it
is.
for me. But the direwolf is going in for the smack attack.
Yes, he is.
The wolf has advantage because 2 reasons. Let's go for the smackdown. And the answer is I landed 17 on both, so that is a total of 22 to hit.
Let me just double check. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so now once again it gets a plus 5 to hit. Oh, it's it gets a 2d6 again, and a plus 3. So that is 3 plus 6, 9. So that's 9 damage total,
9 damage. Very good.
and then it makes the DC 13 strength.
Oh, let's check to see if it will. It did.
Dang. And that'll be at the end of my
Yeah. So
turn. But first, I'm gonna take a step into the darkness.
yeah, absolutely. So you cast this magic on your allies, and as this wolf bites into the calf of the giant, he looks towards you, both in pain and anger, and you sense a little bit of fear as well.
Yeah.
And then you slowly, you just,
I just wanted to be a casual
Right
sidestep,
into the
right? Like
darkness.
just staring down, like.
yeah, you look him right in the eye as you slowly turn. And with that, it is now a giant's turn. Specifically, this giant. He looks at the situation, and he's gonna try to run away.
What a man. Wait, no, he's going to alert the rest of them.
That's right.
There's like a whole village of giants.
But wait a
Not
minute,
great.
he's running in the opposite direction of the town.
That's also true, but he's also running in the opposite direction of you guys.
I don't.
He dashed all the way to about here, and that's
Wait,
where he is.
We have double movement when we have
Yes.
haste, right?
Yes,
you
sure.
do.
Oh.
And now
I
this
have to go for
one's
him.
gonna look around, and he's also gonna run
No!
away.
No!
He gets about yay far, dashing to about yay. Yeah, that's about right.
You and me are gonna have to chase. this
And
thing.
now it's Dreamer's turn. She is dead.
Yeah, she is.
And now it's Hella's turn.
Sweet. Alright.
Wait, which one of our rogues is the mastermind?
Me.
Oh, okay. Do mastermind stuff.
I mean,
I like to imagine you yelled that out as you saw the giants running and were like,
do mastermind stuff.
Oh no! Do mastermind stuff. Yeah, with like a hyena-like voice, like the Three Stooges from the Lion King.
Some of the mastermind stuff I can do is like I can give you guys.
That's yes, that is what he meant.
Yeah.
But,
But
like,
also, do what you want to do. You're here right now,
You're your character.
You do
and
not
they're
get-
that way.
How about if I land my attack, I'll use it as my bonus action. All right, I need to. I was engaged with the one who's dead now.
Correct.
So I need to move over to the two that are closest to me, not the ones dashing away.
Okay, now
There's
remember,
two, right?
one of them is Cassis, your ally.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's one then.
Yes.
I'm gonna go up to the one.
Okay,
Remember
you
this
make
darkness?
it. Give me just a
How much
moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get all the way up to the Dome of Darkness, but then you can't see. So you could get like up to here if you want to see them.
Would I be able to attack?
With with either a dagger or a crossbow bolt. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna attack my crossbow.
Very good.
There's a 15 plus 9.
Let me just double check his stats. Carry the 1 that hits.
Figured. Was hoping. Let's see. D6 plus 4. That's a single D6, right?
No, you do get sneak attack because he's surrounded by your
All right.
allies.
So we're gonna do my 5 D6s.
Don't forget, the crossbow also gets a D6, so that makes 6.
Okay. Right. Oh shit. All right. I didn't do that last time, but she ended up dead anyway. So it's
Yes. Learning
So,
experience.
Yes.
Well, not
So-
for her.
No, not for her, but for me, which is more important. So, all right. So that is 12. 13,
The good ale.
31 points of damage. It was a lot of math.
I almost contemplated a spit take.
You
So let's
would have
just see
spit
here.
at Zuko and I, so I'm going to ask if you do not ever contemplate it again.
No promises. Let's check here. Okay, how do you want to kill this giant?
Yeah.
This giant was getting fucked up by Zuko and Cassis.
Can
I meant Parrish and Cassis.
Can I ask Cassis to like lift me up with her hand so that I can just shoot the bow right in her face?
Yeah,
I want
fuck
to shoot
it.
it in her eye.
Yeah,
She jumps out of the way in a kind of volleyball kind of slide. You jump up, and as she has her, whoops, keep it. So as she brings out her arm, like trying to serve, you jump up, and she throws you at him at an intense speed that you weren't expecting, and
I'm
you're
just
like,
gonna say die, bitch.
yeah, and then you're like, no, die, bitch! And then you crash as well. So let's just get over here. Dead, alive, but on the ground, and on the
This is a
ground.
clusterfuck.
Yeah.
And I would like for my bonus action to use Master of Tactics to. Oh wait, are they within 30 feet?
Let's see.
Either of them.
Your good wolfy friend Zeke is.
All right, so
Oh,
I'm
my
going.
wolf disappears on death.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm going. Okay, so I have to yell something to Zeke that will help him against.
Yeah, so
Alright.
you take a look at the situation. You analyze everything in your mind. Numbers and figures start to conform around you in the backdrop. And as you look upon the two giants running away, what do you say and yell in 6 seconds?
I don't think you just used the 6
I
seconds.
did.
to think.
I'm sorry, I can't think of anything decent. I literally can't think of anything.
Bite their
You
cankles.
yell out. You yell out, Zeke, I literally can't think of anything! And Zeke's like, oh no, we need to go! And you are now,
Can it be this-
you're,
can it
you're
be
sort
this
of
up?
inspired
All right,
by
fine.
the situation.
What does that give me?
Advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
Alright,
I
and
did
with
my
that,
best.
it is Caleb's turn. Let's see, what does he have in his bag of tricks?
The things that were
He's
through my
going
head.
to move up 30 feet, about yay. He's going to look around, and he's going to cast He's gonna cast Flame Strike on these two.
They're in range.
Yeah, so let me just double check how much damage that does and what the saving throw is. That is a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if they can make it.
What is the
I'm
movement
pretty
speed of a
confident
slug?
If I can reach him, I can kill
Like
him.
less than 5 feet around.
Perfect.
No, I kill one of them.
They
Try
both
it out.
failed the saving throw
Oh,
as
hold on.
Killam raises his hand, yells, "Death before dishonor," and literal
that?
column of flames descend from the heavens like a lightning bolt and set them ablaze. That's going to be 4d6 radiant and 4d6 fire.
That's so much better than I literally can't think of.
That's
anything.
8d6. Okay, so maybe I could kill both of them if I could reach them. But I definitely can. Because my base movement is
Holy
100
shit.
feet.
Nice. It's gonna be 80.
Yeah.
I just gotta
So
check
the
something real
thing,
quick.
something I was thinking about screaming that I immediately said no, and then I got stuck. Was what I had prepared was he was unpopular in high school, but I was hoping that would be like a he has no confidence thing. But I was like, what if that doesn't come
Where
across?
am
So that's going to be 39 fire and radiant damage on both of them,
Yeah, I probably
who up to this point had been very much uninjured.
Right.
So now they're just burning in their skins. Some clothes are on fire, their skin is melting, and they're a little bit blinded from the light. As you guys look as the flames illuminate Killam's face, they just scream in agony. And that's going to be his turn. Next up, it is Giant 1. He's dead. Next up, it is Cassis. She gets up, looks around, moves to about here, grabs a tree, and throws it at one of them.
Throws said tree.
She hits. That's gonna be,
Nice.
give me just a moment.
You gotta make a con save or dex save.
Nope. It's an attack roll.
No, I mean like, they're getting knocked prone.
Oh, that's another die. No, they don't get knocked prone.
Oh.
They just take a tree to the face.
A tree to the face almost killed one of us. I forget who.
Not me. I ran.
That's 17 points of bludgeoning damage,
Was it
or as I
Mark?
like to call tree damage.
Yes.
Mark took a tree to the face.
Mark took your tree. to the
Right,
face.
he was trying to save.
It
his
was
troll.
the ogre that died, the one he was in love with.
Right, right.
He
Oh,
died from a
yeah.
tree to the face.
Oh, that's right.
Let me just fix that music. Okay, next up it is. It's Raven's turn. She's hidden and she's doing something. but
Okay.
You guys don't know what.
Okay.
Assume she's probably moving closer.
Okay.
So let me see. I'll just move her figure. She was over here.
Shit.
Yep. And now she's somewhere.
Okay.
It's pretty much just Iowa.
Next up, it is Zeke's turn.
All right. So I have 100 feet of base movement.
No, I go.
Oh wait, you're. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. I'm sorry. It's not your turn just yet. It is
You can
your
accept
turn,
that.
our barbarian friend.
I keep getting so hyped.
I'm hasted.
Don't get
so
in my line of
I
fire.
got 80 feet of movement.
Yes, you do.
Can I reach this guy?
If you can.
Let's find out. Let's see.
He has
Let's
a
see.
plan B. Or plan S.
I have a plan Q.
I have a blood maledict that I've been saving for this moment. Oh, I
Are they
haven't used it.
important enough?
What?
Are they important enough?
You can get
Yeah,
this
fine.
far.
That's good enough.
You could use. So you have 2 actions now. One of them could be a dash to get even closer.
I will dash to get closer.
Okay. Which one do you want to get it close to?
No,
This
we
one
can
took the
get it from
tree.
Uh,
I like that one.
that one to the tree. I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay. You want to be like?
Well,
Where do you want to
I'm
be?
gonna be
You can be anywhere.
I want to be behind him.
Sorry.
Behind him, you sure? All right.
Yeah, I don't want to get in front.
Okay,
It's
you're
fine,
behind him.
because I have one.
Now you have your regular action.
Okay, so yeah, I'm already raging, so
Yes, you are. You're extra angry.
and I will reckless. I don't have to do it every time, right? Every time I have to reckless.
If you don't have to, but if you want to.
Yeah, I'll reckless something.
Okay, here we go.
Here's the first one. That's I'll roll the other one. Nope, that's a fail. That's gonna be 24.
24 hits. Roll the next attack.
I missed the other attack.
What was it?
A 2.
At advantage?
Yeah.
What was the other roll?
15. I rolled a 2 and a 15.
You take a higher number of advantage.
Yeah, that's the one I just hit at.
Right.
Oh.
And then you get to roll 2
You get
dice
to make
again
another attack.
with advantage.
Oh, I thought I took the dash. Isn't that
No, so you have 2 actions. One action was a dash.
right?
You have-
now you get to attack.
You have extra.
and reckless
Oh, reckless race to do it.
gives you advantage.
Gotcha. Okay. Nope, that's a nat 1. That's a 12 plus 9 is 21.
Let me just check. 21 hits.
All right, so both hit.
They both hit.
All right, so 2d6 plus 5. That's a 7. That's 12 plus 5, 17 on the first one. Plus 3 is 20.
20, okay.
And then the other one, that's 5, 10, 15, 18 on the next one.
18. Very nice. It's certainly still alive, but now you've hit it twice, and
Shoot.
because you've hit it,
Ancestral power.
yes, your ants,
I think
your
the-
spectral helpers surround the giant.
Extra attack. So you get to make 2 attacks regular.
Yeah, you normally have 2 attacks.
But I took
So
the
if
dash,
you didn't,
right?
but if you but you have that haste action.
Right.
So if you didn't dash, you would have got 4 attacks.
Okay.
No, you would have gotten
3.
3, sorry, because
Yeah.
you don't get the extra attack on the haste.
Right.
It's the hasted action. Sorry.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
hasted action dash and regular action 2 attacks.
Yeah, because you have extra.
Yeah, I had to dash because I was
Yeah.
too close.
No.
So with that, now it is Zeke's turn.
Okay, I have 100 feet of base movement.
But actually,
sorry, it's actually
before
someone
Zeke's
else's
turn, no, I'm joking. Don't take my jokes.
I use. Which one of them is more effed up?
right now this one.
All right, I'm gonna go to him.
Okay, let's just double check.
I'm over there. I'm over there. I'm over there.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
over-
this one. Right.
Yeah.
So even closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you want to be?
I want to flank him
Right in front of him.
so I can get advantage,
Very good.
even though I already have advantage thanks to Hella Dixon.
Flanking doesn't give you advantage.
Oh,
It
he
gives you a plus 2.
Okay, but
Now
Hella
you have-
Dixon gave me advantage
On
So
first
now you have
attack.
advantage.
on my first
and
attack.
You also
So
have
Elven accuracy will proc.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my first. I don't want to waste any attacks. So do you want me to make both, or just one at a time?
Well, make them one at a time, but do the damage after.
Gotcha. So all right. So first, and Elven accuracy. Okay, so that's like a 29.
29 hits.
Okay, and then you want me to do the next one or damage?
Yes, do the next attack.
Okay. So this one isn't advantage, but it's plus 2.
Correct.
Okay. Nat 20.
Well, okay then. Let me just double check my stats here. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So damage?
No, do you want to use your hasted action for one last attack?
I think I don't want to waste that attack in case I can attack the other one.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead with damage.
Okay. Okay. So damage is a D8. So I double the dice.
You
right?
double all the dice.
Okay, so D8s, and then I have D4s for my.
Those get double 2 on the nat 20.
Okay, so I have those for, and then the bonus does not get.
The bonus is the
Got
only
it.
thing that doesn't.
So this is the crit. Wait. Hold on. Great weapon mastery. I'm
Lets
gonna
you re-roll all the ones and twos.
That's right.
But only once.
Okay. This is 6, 10, 12, plus 9.
21.
21 for my crit damage.
21.
Okay, bonus.
Okay.
What bonus?
What's in their bonus? You don't.
No, these I wrote down all my bonuses
Oh,
here,
nice.
so I could just add it.
Okay, so
so
21 on the crit.
21 on the
Next
crit,
attack.
and then next attack, regular. Great weapon mastery.
Okay.
So 7. 16.
16. He's still up.
Okay. So I will use my hasted attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you include crit?
I did.
No.
30.
30. 30 to hit?
Yeah.
I'll just double check my notes. I think just you got him by like 1.
Right. I
Yeah.
tripped and I hit him.
Exactly. You luckily hit him.
All right. Rolling my 1 and 2. That works. 9 plus 18.
18. Okay. He is still up. Yeah.
I think that's everything I got.
Okay,
He had
Parrish,
one-
you're up.
Doesn't he have one more attack that he was saving for the other guy?
Nope.
No,
He
I.
used it.
I
Oh, that
used
was
it,
the
yeah.
other.
All right, Parrish, you're up.
Dang it. I wanted to use one move, but now you're in the way.
Yeah. We're actually going to take a quick break at the moment. right at the heat of the action, while Parrish figures out what he wants to do. Excuse me.
Okay.
Break. Guys, we'll be right back. We'll be back in
Titties.
And we are back
As everyone looks
on
at
Parrish's turn.
Go Parrish. Do the Parrish stuff.
All
Guiding
right.
Bolton.
Make someone perish.
What's that? Hey guys, you might feel a little jolt.
Okay.
You really? You better not.
I'm not. So where am I?
You are all the way over here in the darkness you're still maintaining.
Can I? Well, that was cast through.
Correct. You're still concentrating on it, though. Actually, now that I think about it, that is gone now that you've cast haste.
Yeah.
So the darkness is no more.
But it's not. It's not important.
It's not important. Let's see. Where am I? How far am I from them?
You're less than 100 feet.
Do it.
Don't you dare that. Wait,
Yeah.
actually, I think I have lightning resistant because I have the lightning. Hold on.
Okay, so just try to aim it so you don't hit Johan.
Yeah.
But he's.
I will say, if you're thinking of this spell, I think you're thinking, you can't from where you are, you're not going to be able to hit both of them.
I could have if he wasn't.
No, even so,
It's
it's a
different
5-foot
spell
line.
then.
Oh, different spell, never mind then.
It's
Do
lightning bolt.
That's the spell I'm thinking of.
Straight.
It's a straight 5-foot
I would have gone
line.
across. I can go across. I would have shot.
Well, no.
But now they're both
to
in the
do
way.
that, you'd have to get all the way over here.
That's what he wanted to
and
do.
I don't know if you could reach there.
It's 100 feet.
No,
No,
your
yeah.
body has to get here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'd say you could just barely get where you need to go, and you could hit both of them without hitting your allies because they're giants. So you could.
Oh, you just aim up.
I'll take it.
I
Sure.
also take 10 points of reduced damage for the
But you're not getting it.
for the
Yeah,
chosen type.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I know.
You're
I
safe.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go lightning bolt at level 5, and I'm gonna lose it.
I believe that's a dexterity saving throw in their parts.
Yes.
What's the DC?
the DC?
It's
I
on the
believe
top.
50
It's up. It's on the top right there.
Oh, my spell DC?
Yes.
17.
17. Which they failed because
Woo!
one got a nat 1 and the
Yeah.
other got a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get him, boy.
So
Fuck them up.
I don't even roll for that, do I?
Parish them.
Roll
I
your
don't
damage. Perish 'em.
I forgot. I don't have to roll to hit. So I have to roll. It starts at 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to roll 9d6.
Actually, I believe it's 2 for every level. So it's 8, 10, 12.
Sure, I'll take it.
12.
Well, let me double check that.
Wait,
I'm
12
pretty sure
D6s?
it's just a d6.
I think so. Let me double check.
How do you want to do this? I want to hear it, Paul.
Well, first I have to double check to see if that's right. I could be wrong.
I could let you buy some.
Yeah. Do you need
D6s.
communal? Wait. I brought these for the occasion. I have a box of D6.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is 1, so it's only 10.
10.
Only use them. I brought the box.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I came prepared.
10. Alright,
Yep.
so
Math.
the math is.
Oh man. Oh, it's a lot of sixes.
Count
I
with
know
your
it's a lot of
fingers.
6s. Hold up, I gotta
Don't miss
separate the
math.
6s.
Do you want me to break out the calculator?
Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, so 6
The
times
giants are just
5,
waiting there while he does the math.
30,
Those scared looks
Yeah.
on
30.
faces.
38, 39, 40, 41,
He's
42,
got it.
43. So that's 43 lightning damage plus insert. I don't think I get a number. I think it's just that.
Nope, it's just that.
So 43 lightning damage.
So that one over yonder is dead.
Mr. DM, I have a blood maledict for when something dies in 30 feet from me.
What does that blood maledict say, Mr.
It's,
Zeke?
it's called the Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet. If something dies within 30 feet of me, I can use this blood curse to resurrect it, attack something in its vicinity, and its attack gets +3 bonus, and then it dies again.
Now, is it creatures or is it people?
Creatures.
Okay, then yeah, you can activate your blood maledict. This one is not dead, but he's looking rough. And as this one falls, what does your blood maledict look like?
I'm gonna tear a large cut in my arm
Okay.
and have blood strings come out of it, and I'm gonna have strings made out of my blood, and I'm gonna command it to.
Okay, so
attack.
as the one is shocked by lightning and slowly dies, its body starts to jitter and move in unnatural ways as your red velvety strings start to move its body. And as the other one turns to its former ally, having been shocked and hurt, the ally starts to swing at the enemy, and it just has this pained, upset look on his face as his friend betrays him with his final breath.
You betrayed him because you retreated to the same
So,
direction as him.
whatever this attack is, it gets +3 to the attack and damage.
Does it not specify what the damage is?
It does not. It just says it can make an attack,
So it's a stat.
and then I can amplify it.
I see. All right. So I'll say instead of its normal stats, it gets a +3 instead.
Okay.
But with a 17 to 20, that's gonna hit. So that's 2d8.
Air 5.
Does it add your 3 to the damage?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So that's 3. That's 14 extra points of damage. And your
How's he
reaction. The second giant is still alive, but this one falls after your reaction.
The other guy should be turned around too.
No, he's
no.
running. He's
Oh.
booking.
He's still running at the moment.
Okay.
Next up, it is actually that giant's turn. Seeing his ally die and all of the other allies die, he flies into a desperate rage, and like a cornered rat, he swings at you. Zeke.
Let's get it.
First attack is going to miss with a 16.
Okay.
You jump out of the way,
Okay.
and the second attack does a 21 hit.
Actually.
21. Yeah, it hits because it's attack.
Okay. As you jump up, he's swinging wide and wildly, and he hits you right in the head. And that's going to be... Okay. Okay, that's going to be 16 points of damage.
Spirit shield.
Spirit shield. Plus, I believe it's also resisted by you.
I'm
correct?
also resistant.
Because he's not using a silver club.
Okay.
So...
It doesn't have damage regardless.
Minus 11.
Minus 11, and it was already halved to like 7, so as he swings upon your head, the dust builds up in the air and the snow as he hits you right on the head, and he thinks he's indented you right into the ground like a nail, but as he lifts up his hammer, there's a bluish aura around your head, and you take no damage, as from behind, your barbarian friend just raises a single hand and goes,
No.
Not today.
and with that, it is Hella's turn.
Alright.
I'm just gonna get hella detailed.
Hella, you're all the way over here, getting up from your crazy maneuver.
Alright. Let me see. Can I get... How close can I get?
If you use your bonus action to dash, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus, but no, it's 60, so...
My speed is 30.
Right, so you can get about 10 feet away from him.
Alright, is that close enough? That's close enough to use more than just a bow, right?
No, it's still
not.
just a bow or
Okay.
thrown weapon.
That's alright. Let me see here. I'm going to use... I'm going to use another crossbow. I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
And do I have... I have a sneak attack because I have a
Correct.
teammate engaged with me.
Yes.
So I'm going to do the bow. That's 15 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
And then I've got that plus...
Roll
Sneak
your
attack?
damage.
That's gonna be, let's see, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 5. That's 19 points of damage.
19 damage.
It's no lightning bolt, but you got it pretty
Last
good.
time I had 31, so I feel like I'm doing alright.
So you pull out your hand crossbow and your radiant sunblade glows in your side on this dark wintry night. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just a tip.
I
Just
want to
to-
jump onto his ally's dead body
Okay.
and just say, what's it called? Don't worry, you'll see him again, and shoot him in the face.
Okay. Is this a hand crossbow or a short bow?
Oh shit, it's a crossbow, so.
Okay, yeah. So even better. So you whip out your blade like a lightsaber, and it glows in the darkness, reflecting upon the snow and illuminating your face in a menacing manner. You rush up through the snow and jump onto the body as graceful as a feather. And as you climb up its dead body, the tired, burnt, electrocuted giant just looks upon you. The light reflected on your eyes, giving you this ominous, white, glowy-eyed, fearsome look. And as you raise your crossbow, you say, "Nothing personnel, kid." And then you shoot him right in his forehead, and he falls dead. The giants have all been slain.
Yas, queen.
Goth Queen.
I got to kill 2 of them, so I feel
That's
pretty,
it.
I'm pretty happy.
All right. And with that, what do you do now?
I shift back into my human form.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Sorry, my elf form.
Half elf, I believe.
Yes.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Okay, you sneeze in the cold, sweaty from all this running.
I'm gonna loot Dreamer.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the one next to me.
Oh, can I
Okay.
loot one of them?
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I don't care
absolutely.
which one.
I'm
just
going
let me
to
loot one of them.
assist.
You all work together as the winds blow and as the sun starts to rise. You loot the bodies. You find on them their weapons, but you don't find any gold or decent loot.
So
Their
nothing
weapons
is-
are too big to carry, right?
Yeah, they're
Correct.
Alright.
Alright, I kick him.
You
one
could
time.
potentially get them in your bag of holding.
That's too much work.
Are
Hey,
there
hey,
any that look like
my
they'd be
T-Rex needs a sword.
valuable if we melted them
Yo,
down?
we should make armor.
Your
for
T-Rex
T-Rex.
might
they-
be able to hold it.
I see one has a
T-Rex
club,
armor.
but
Their
one
club-
has an axe.
No, their clubs and axes are old, and you might be able to make some from. So the axe itself is silver. You might be able to make money from smelting it down, but not a massive amount of money. You might be able to get like, you don't know, maybe 6
Oh,
or
there's a
so
delay.
bars of
I
silver,
won't know.
which is a decent amount of gold. We're talking maybe at most 50 gold.
Alright, so not really worth it.
You do find, however, while searching through Dreamer's body, you find that he is in fact very strange. There are parts of her body where covered in scale, other parts covered in rock, and
This is weird.
it's very, yeah, as you observe it and as you grab them, you try to pull them out, but they seem to be less like zits and more like they're just part of her body.
Put
It's
her
this-
entire carcass in the bag of holding.
What?
What?
No.
Not without cutting it or shrinking it.
No, no.
I
alright.
cast.
This song.
I'm gonna go over to.
Actually, I can.
I know, but don't.
I'm gonna go over to Casus,
Yes.
and I'm gonna be like,
We
so
use a scare tactic too. Kill the strongest warrior.
now what? Because
Behead her.
out of game, I legitimately completely forgot our strategy.
Okay, so
Because we
Keelan-
had a whole strategy.
Yes.
We
so
did.
Raven comes out of the shadows and says,
Ah!
"Well, now that we've killed the ones looking
We?
for us, yes,
Yeah, you
we.
shit.
I was waiting in the shadows to strike.
Uh-huh.
You just got lucky.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
that we, as a team, full team effort, have successfully killed these
Effort.
giants." Well, we can sneak back into the town. Their forces have been lowered from our escapades. Perish, you were saying something about wanting to dig from the other side
Ah,
of the
yes.
mountain
Dig
into
a
their
tunnel.
mines.
Dig a tunnel.
Oh god.
That's what it
That's
was.
no. I don't want. I don't want to dig a secret tunnel.
You
But you're
do
the
know.
wolf. You were going to do it.
You do
Yeah.
know whatever
volunteer.
you plan to do, you have about 4 days before more giants are supposed to come to this place,
Dig tunnel to
this
dig a tunnel.
location, and take the furnace.
And what was our mission again?
We were to get the,
Save people.
the guys that were slaved up to get their weapons. We would find the armor.
We were gonna liberate and
And help
give
us.
them weapons
So they can
and
help us.
go
So
to
we
war.
gotta dig a tunnel to get them.
Yeah.
You are concerned about saving the dwarves' lives. You do know that an army is going to come from the Empire to help fight the giants, but either by the time that happens or before that happens, more giants are going to come to take that magical furnace.
So we want to take the furnace and hide.
But we need help.
I don't
to
remember
defeat
anything
the
about the
giants.
furnace. I thought we were
What were we sent here to do?
So,
something about the
there's
dwarf in town.
so first, you were sent to the mountain range looking for an item from a Storm King's castle, a magical belt of sorts. But first, you were supposed to stop in this town to give the chief of the village an order for a very special, very powerful weapon they were going to forge. But that didn't happen because the giants happened. So now your current goals were to help the dwarves, liberate them in some way, or kill the giants in some way, and hopefully do it before more giants take the magic furnace.
Right.
the magic furnace
After-
how they make the weapon. that we
After
need to give
recalling
the order
this,
to, right? They need. Okay, so that furnace is there to make weapons, and that's the reason why we needed to give this town's chief the order to make the weapon.
Correct.
So
The
they need
magic
their furnace to
the
make
furnace,
us the weapon.
Yes, the
that we
furnace
need.
is
Okay.
famous throughout the lands of this remote dwarven village as being capable of making some of the most powerful magic items of history.
Okay.
So we need to make sure that they keep the furnace and the giants don't steal it.
So we gotta
That's
get into
ideal, but you know, dwarven lives versus furnace. Where are your priorities?
Yeah, so we should go back to town.
So, after recalling all this information,
Magically.
After
Magically.
Raven and Kellum remind you of all this information,
right, yeah, you guys are totally right. Yep. So, the plan was to liberate the dwarves and have them help us take the furnace.
Yes.
Raven says that would be most ideal.
But how many days would it take to dig a tunnel to get to the dwarves?
He was gonna
Shit, man, I don't know.
polymorph into something.
A giant mole, right?
Yeah.
giant moles.
But hold on, didn't we think it would take multiple days to do this?
Not with giant moles.
It would
I thought
take
we thought it
multiple
would
days to
take,
do
like,
this with
2
It
giant
would
days.
take
moles.
multiple. If without giant moles, it would take months.
Exactly.
So with a giant mole, it would take multiple days. We might not have that kind of time.
I think we should go in there stealthily.
Yeah, we tried that last time.
Do it?
Did not work.
We freed.
We took trees to the face.
What was her name?
Cassie.
You freed
Cassis.
Cassis. That's
Because
true.
remember, we
freed
agreed to
Cassis.
do it
We were
because
going
we
to
can't
free the
fit her
crazy
in there
ones to
without
cause
the.
havoc. Did we do that?
You
Wait, didn't we
did,
do it beforehand?
and you don't know the end result.
So they're just running around in the town.
You doubt that they're just running around in town, but you don't know exactly what happened.
So you guys did free those wild ones.
Yes.
But you don't know what happened.
No.
I'm
You
gonna look
guys
at.
saw that the wild ones created a version which helped you escape.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Cassus and I'm gonna say.
Cassis, by the way.
Cassus. So what do you think we should do?
I say we scale Mount. Oh wait, no, that's right. She
She
only
speaks
speaks
broken
broken,
English.
common, and giant. I forgot you were using a trick before. She goes, sneak little people, kill Gru.
What she said?
Sneak in, free the little people.
And she said Kigru.
And kill
She said in broken common, kill Gru. Kill
Oh,
Gru.
her mom. Gru, her mom.
Right.
Right. What was our trick to talk to her better?
He cast detect thoughts.
That's it.
Mhm.
Got it. Got it.
So you would relay all this back to us, but she's getting better. You can tell.
Yeah, she is getting better.
So Grakri from sky. Grakri from sky. Grakri sneaky kill Gru.
Right.
We're not playing
We
this
need to
game.
come
It's
down
like
from the
thoughts.
sky.
Okay, you cast detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, you ask her to say it again. She says, "Okay, let's climb
Think
above
it
the
again.
mountain and sneak down to kill Gru in her sleep."
From the mountain.
Sure, that can't possibly go wrong. Yeah. Fuck it.
Only problem, won't have a lot of time before rest of clan attacks and kills us.
Right, but if now I'm remembering, if Cassis kills her mom, she can become the clan leader, right? Or something.
Yes.
So this is our best option. Because then she can tell them all to back off.
Yeah, and Cassis says, "Yes, good plan. Let's do it." To which Keelam says, "Now hold on. We would have less than like a minute before the rest of the clan were to swarm and kill us."
How many days
But
is
wait-
it? How many days is it to climb a mountain?
But wait a second. If Cassis
Cassis.
If Cassis kills her mom,
Don't disrespect my queen.
fuck up. If Cassis kills her mom, when they swarm in, she'll just be like,
Stop.
she's dead. I'm
I'm in
up.
charge. Back off.
Exactly. So they wouldn't swarm in.
But
and
I
kill.
think what my
as
brother.
long as Cassis is there. If we go in by ourselves, then yes, they'll kill us.
Right, but
Is
I.
that what we're talking about?
No.
Oh.
Calum says no. They tied her up. They beat her to death. They'll definitely kill her unless we can kill Gru fast enough. Do we think, especially right now,
Well,
we
not
could
in
kill
this
Gru
moment.
fast enough?
Maybe if we all slept.
Maybe. I don't know.
I say we create a trap.
Well, we have to kill Gru, right?
That's the question.
Because our army will not get here.
Cassis says, "Ra, ra, yeah, ra, ra," and which you know means
Yes.
yes.
We
to
have
you
to
killing Gru.
Right. We have to kill Gru because our army isn't going to be here in 4 days. Theirs is. So we have no backup.
We're not all.
To which Keelam says, "Well, there are the dwarves."
So we liberate the dwarves, then go kill Gru.
That's my
The
idea.
Raven says that could give us a decent distraction with the rest of the clan.
Because now they don't have to focus on us. They have to focus.
Okay,
on the dwarves.
that's what we're doing. Are we
Do
decided?
we have enough weapons to go to the doors, or?
Well, we have to find the armor.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So
that
we
was
get their
the-
weapons first.
Yes, we have to find the
We have to
armor.
find
So
Yeah.
what you remember is, according to a divination spell that Keelam cast, the weapons are, there are some under Gru, which you don't know quite what that means, or you could kill and steal them from the ogres and trolls that are patrolling the mines.
That is the one we have to do.
Okay. Alright, we start heading back towards town.
Okay, very good. You start heading back. It's the middle of the
Do
night.
we have this first part?
So it's the middle of the night. Do you guys rest, or do you hoof it back to the town?
We're gonna. I think it's smart to rest in case we get jumped.
Is there any way that we could? I don't want to lose day. I mean,
I agree.
I don't want to lose night.
Hold on.
Light. I don't want to lose some of the darkness. Like I want to haul it back.
It
Make
is
dark and
already
cover it
currently 2 in the morning.
Find out how much.
By the time you get to
5 by
the
5.
town, it's gonna be
I
it's
get
gonna
your
be
points.
daybreak past.
I feel like
That's a
maybe
lot of
we should get towards the
investing.
town and then.
And
There's
then
no
sleep.
way. Yeah, and then sleep.
That's not impossible.
Because if we slept, then we'd be sleeping through some of the daylight, which the daylight is difficult to sneak around in. So if we could use the darkness to get towards town and then sleep during daytime, which is no use to us, then by the time we wake up, we'll have less time in the
So you
brightness.
want to hoof it
Yeah.
and then
No.
sleep.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. Look, I'm down for that.
Sounds good. Okay, you guys start hoofing it then?
Yep.
Yes.
You start the track back towards the dwarven mountaintops. It's an easy enough climb. It's an easy enough hike. Even easier now since the snow has stopped and you're no longer worrying about trying to track down your enemies. There aren't any other giants traveling around in this area, so you find yourself without having to worry about anything slowing you down. By around 8 o'clock, you manage to trek your way all the way back about, let's say, a mile away from the city, but hidden enough behind the mountain ranges that you could sleep and easily not be spotted, you think.
Okay. As we're walking back, me and Parrish are whispering to each other, talking.
Okay.
Um,
What are you whispering?
we're talking. So Parrish, you wanted to lay gunpowder on the lake, to use it as a trap, right? The lake that's like
Frozen?
adjacent from the
Town.
the mine, and the town.
That way, if we were to
Right.
stay on one side of the lake, then drag them to the lake, and then get behind the lake, and then light it when they get.
No, I understand the thought process.
Yeah.
So how would we get gunpowder?
Well, I can make a 5x5 composite of gunpowder using one of my spells.
Okay.
It's a
so
very big lake.
hypothetically, if we had enough gunpowder, we would put it around the perimeter of
Yes,
the
the
lake.
perimeter.
That way, when we light it and it explodes, the middle of the lake would just be a giant piece of ice, and they would drown.
Yeah. You can always like trickle down some lines so it splits into like larger pieces.
Right. I like this plan. I just don't know if you can create enough gunpowder.
It is a very big lake.
Well, let's think. 5x5.
We would need
square.
the knowledge of how big the lake is and how thick the ice is.
Well,
You've actually ran past the lake.
Yeah.
You know the lake is easily a mile diameter.
Okay.
well, we don't have to go that far. We only have to get half of it.
You
only
could,
the part they're walking on.
You could simply set up various choke points within the lake, set off the gunpowder, and the explosion would crack the ice and do the job you're hoping for. It wouldn't have to be an exact amount around the perimeter.
You know, our God gives us such great ideas.
What are you talking? This is you and me talking, brother.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
sorry. I don't know. Something just came up.
Yeah, Raven says, thanks, but I'm not your god.
So I like this plan, Parrish. I think we could actually use it.
Now, I will remind you that the lake was more adjacent to the farm and on the opposite side of the mines.
Oof.
Well, that also creates a distraction.
That is certainly true.
Yeah, I don't want to split our forces.
Well, I can create.
Do you? I don't.
I think we're gonna have to.
Cassis
Ooh.
says, she says, "Grak drink, very
Hold up.
sweet grak drink."
Hold up.
Think it to yourself.
I'm gonna
work
need-
it out.
I'm gonna need a moment, guys.
Sure, we're gonna. So we're gonna keep trekking.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to Johan. Hey, you did a good job back there.
You know, just another day too.
Yeah.
You did pretty good.
Thanks. Did I see you making eyes at my woman over there earlier?
Well, you know, in the right light, good angle.
Well, listen. Me and Cassis have something special. Okay.
Oh,
She sees me as the alpha, the leader.
So
okay.
Keelam is going to hear this,
Right.
and he's going to step in, and he's going to take you, he's going to put his arm around your shoulder,
Okay.
and he's going to say, hey, bro, can we talk for a moment?
I'll be back.
And he takes you a bit to the side, and he goes, listen, I know where you're at. I've been there too recently. Look,
I know, bro.
don't go against, we shouldn't go against the scriptures.
Right.
Love is not meant for the battlefield.
That's
It
right.
is a distraction.
That's right.
And we'll get you and he thinks softly as he looks towards the sky, or your loved one's killed.
Right, and bro. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you. And
Yes, so that's why, brother, I think you need to calm down.
I'm.
Keep it in your pants.
I like check my. No, I'm
And remember, go with God, death before dishonor.
right. Of course, yeah. I'm pretty calm, bro. I just me and Cassis. When this is over, we're gonna retire to the farm, and make beautiful puppies,
You can't make.
giant puppies, maybe.
He hears this, and then his eyes just squint a little bit.
I didn't
and then
get
he
in the
moves
way.
his head. Just he looks forward towards the sky, not really looking at you, and you can see he has a sort of 1,000-yard stare.
I didn't get in the way of your love. Just support me, bro.
I wish you had.
Just
I wish you had.
just support me, bro. That's all
He
we've ever done
goes
for
very
each other.
quiet after I wish you had, and
Okay.
he sort of walks away.
All right.
And he takes out what you think is a piece of bread, and he's like nibbling at it, and you see a bit of tears.
You're playing him wonderfully.
I know. So you guys make it to the safe spot. I assume you set up camp somehow.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we get to the Yeti cave? Or no?
You give me a perception
Would you
check.
consider gunpowder stone or crystal?
Yes.
Okay, that's 12.
I have a pretty good perception, if I recall.
The trick is I don't know exactly. Yeah, you can make gunpowder.
That is a
Worst case, I make
solid 8.
You see that the village is bustling, and you see that the forces are actually pretty small right now. You assume maybe they're out searching. You're not. You don't know. You could attempt it, but it's currently sun is out full force. There's no clouds in the sky right now. The wind's is strong, but it's no longer snowing. You don't think you have the cover to be able to make it all the way to the Yeti cave.
I hope our Yetis are okay. All right, yeah. We'll. I guess we'll set up.
And
camp.
with that, Keelam reaches into his pack and pulls out a scared Yeti. And he starts
What the
petting it.
fuck?
Oh my god, wait,
So-
what?
You heard me. Keelam takes out of his pack a scared
How much
Yeti,
is
and it's
5
hugging him, and now
feet?
he's petting it and feeding him some
Out of the
bread.
bag I'm holding?
Gunpowder would be.
No, out of his regular satchel.
How the hell would he
That'd be like.
fit?
It is a small Yeti, baby.
You said
It's a
like
big
a
satchel.
small
It's a lot of
Yeti
gunpowder.
Yeah, this is not that big, and it's a big satchel.
for a satchel.
Yeah.
God.
That's like
And as you contemplate that, you hear as he feeds him some bread.
Alright.
Kill him. You can't keep it. It wouldn't survive. My
It
brother,
will grow strong.
my brother has gotten so hysterical lately.
Alright, I'm gonna take the first watch.
Very good.
I'm
Give
gonna
me
go to sleep.
yes. Give me a perception check.
Think about it.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay.
That's a lot, and I can make 3 of them.
21.
21. Okay, you notice some of the giants, the hill giants, coming back from you're towards the south. They're coming back from the north, actually past the frozen lake that your friends were discussing earlier. They go back and they sit down, and for 10 minutes they they're eating something, and they're talking about something, discussing something. In not so much in a philosophical way, but more of and then you see another slightly bigger hill giant running towards them. He goes, or at least you assume, you can't hear from there. And they go, and then they start moving some large. They start tearing down some houses. They start moving large amounts of lumber, and then some more come back, and they. Come back again from the north, and now this time they get yelled at and they immediately leave to the west. And you assume that while at first these were very lazy days for the hill giants, they've incredibly become more active now. But your watch ends. None of them ever get very close. You guys are behind a mountain range. You trek back to your party, to your camp. Who takes next watch?
I guess I'll do it.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Plus.
5.
A 5. You stay with your party as if this was a normal watch. You look around, you look left, right, up, down, down again. Suspicious of the down. But your watch ends with no problems. And then as you wake up the next person, Keelam also stirs awake with the Yeti sleeping with him for warmth, and he says, "Wait, did you just stay here the whole night? You were supposed to go up the mountain and watch."
I put my finger on his lip and I go, shh, go to sleep.
Yeah, right. And that ends your watch.
I wake up, Hella Dixon.
Okay, Hella, you wake up.
Alright.
You notice that there's just one spot of the ground that almost looks like it had been paced around a lot, but now it's your watch. Give me a perception check.
I have a good modifier. I just keep rolling.
Awful.
I rolled 2.
You were very suspicious of the ground.
Hey, do we have a barrel in the back of the holding?
Sure, you have like a barrel of water.
It's 10.
A 10, okay. You also stick around here, but you're keeping an eye and an ear out for the distance. Occasionally you trek around the mountainside to see if there's any signs of hill giants, but you're not too worried. You're very alert, you're very keen on your senses, and you know that if giants are coming, you'd probably hear them from not that far away. They make a lot of noise as they move, but as you turn around, you do hear something. You hear it's hard to describe, but it sounds like movement, but it almost sounds like gravel moving around, and you feel a vibration on the ground. And in that same spot that looked like it was being paced around, you see the snow start to rise and rise and rise, and a
knew it.
groundhog comes out.
I knew it!
And that ends your watch. It's now roughly 5 in the afternoon. The sun is high, but you all have gotten a good 8 hours sleep.
Nice.
Alright, good.
5 in the afternoon.
Back to my full 69 health.
Back to 104.
What the fuck?
Safety.
I mean, I'm happy 69, but I would still like to have.
You're a squishy. I'm a frontline.
Meanwhile, Raven has like 120.
Look, we don't talk about the absurd amount of HP Raven has.
Now, what do you do on this fine afternoon?
Cry deeply. I mean, what?
Okay, so guys, let's discuss this plan one more time. Are we just charging the mines? Are we setting up the lake and then retreating to the lake, if we can't handle the mines,
So what time is it right now?
It's like 5.
5-ish?
we should strike
So-
tonight.
Yeah, we should probably
Because
wait.
we only have 3 days now until their reinforcements come.
Yeah. So I think
Alright.
we should split up the party.
I think that's a
I
horrible
think that's a
idea.
I
horrible
think that's a
idea.
horrible
Come
idea.
on.
Raven
I've
says,
seen
I don't know, it
Scooby-Doo.
can't be that bad.
Raven!
I've seen Scooby Doo. You don't split up.
Okay, this is what we
Shit
do.
happens.
This is what we do. We send Parrish with Killam and Raven to set up the lake and then rejoin us at the mines.
So you're sending him with the DM.
Because it's a smart plan.
Okay.
And it was at this exact moment, Raven and Caleb both looked up into the sky, and they looked out into the distance, into the horizon, and they said, "My planet needs me." And then they both fly.
Wait,
No.
what?
No,
No.
they don't say it. I'm fucking around. They're fine. They're still there.
Alright, does anyone not like this plan?
Alright, so what's the
I'm
plan?
sorry, where are we
I
sending
was.
them? I
we're
got
gonna
caught up
send,
on the fact that you're sending
How
them
about we
with the
all set
cough,
up
cough
at the lake,
NPCs.
and then we go over there?
Why don't we send Raven? We should split the fucking.
Zeke, while you're coming up with plans, give me an intelligence check. Not
We-
a saving throw, just an
Okay.
intelligence check.
We should.
Let's see if you can get a font of inspiration.
We should get.
I'm gonna
the,
give him assist
Sure.
with
We
guidance.
should. We should
Yeah,
keep
why
the
not?
rogues separate so we have good stealth.
That's a...
You know, you don't get it now.
DM, check what it is down there.
I'd rather not. Where is it?
It's gone. That's where it is. This dice is banished.
Wait, what is
That's
it?
not a die.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
Stone turquoise.
You missed.
Found it.
You missed the dice tray and it slid off the table.
No,
Let me
you,
roll it.
you didn't like the 4, so you said reroll it.
No, I couldn't tell if that is a 4. That's a weird D4.
Dude, do you know how to roll in this?
It bounced.
This is. Let me show you. I'm a demo.
Nah.
Everyone knows the triangle is the most bouncy shape.
So I rolled an 8
An 8.
Plus
okay.
1.
plus 1. Right, you got a 1.
Yeah.
A 9.
A 9.
I'm done with this red dot. Never.
Let's see.
It's dead.
Parrish, roll me an intelligence check to see if you get a font of inspiration.
Wait, that red die is a penny now.
I'm gonna help myself.
Sure. Help yourself to not lose your die.
All right. That is a number between 19 and 19.
Okay. Well,
This is for inspiration.
yeah, so an idea hits you. We have to act in the night. It's 5 right now, still daylight.
No, well,
With
yeah.
I went with the 2 rogues. Perhaps I could lay the trap and come back without getting noticed and in time for action.
Okay, so you and Raven should go.
So yeah, I'll still all the. I'll
Great
still-
idea, Parrish.
You're
So-
welcome. This is my idea. I
That came
swear.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I swear to
It's like a
God.
different person just speaking through Parrish.
So I'm going.
And
now
then Raven
with-
says, "Guys, what are you talking about? I said all that to Parrish."
What?
So now I'm going with
I swear to
Raven
God.
and Parrish.
Yes. And you two will buff him with your stealth stats
Yeah.
while he lays the trap.
And then Cassis says, I
You
Stay there.
go with?
I protect.
I don't know. I understand.
I think okay, wait. I think she was saying
Backbone.
she wants to go with you guys, but I think that's not a good idea.
The tiny and
Don't say fragile.
squishy need
Cassis.
protect.
Cassis, you're big,
Yeah.
and we need
Oh, wait.
small people
Hold.
for
hold.
a stealth mission.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I assist?
Not
No.
that die.
No.
I'm not you. I put the red one in
No,
the
I'm
die.
gonna, I got you. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum today.
14.
A 14. She
wait,
goes.
Yeah. No. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. No. I put proficiency in persuasion.
Ooh,
So that's an
fancy
18.
boy.
I'm gonna tell her. You know what? Don't worry about it. I got you.
Okay, and with that, she's gonna say, I make sense. Tiny sneakies.
Yes.
Yes, very tricksy.
Tricks are for kids. Yes.
Hodor.
Tra?
Hodor.
No. Don't waste the spell slot shrinking. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So you guys go.
Her
We'll
point
wait
of
here.
protecting us. Hold on. Her point of protecting us was that we're small and squishy.
Yeah.
If you shrink her, she's now small and squishy as well.
Actually, not really. She's just small.
So do you have a
Okay.
hey? Does your creation spell make books with like stuff information
No.
in it?
Just basic materials or items.
Correct.
If he doesn't know what the information is, I imagine it would just say blah 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 in it.
I'm gonna meditate until I come back.
We're wasting
Sure.
time, so you guys
Go. Go.
Okay,
Get outta
so the sneaky party. Well, how do you want to do this?
here. Quickly.
Stealthily.
Bless you.
Take
it.
Where are we going again?
You're currently to the south.
The lake.
The lake is towards
doing the
your
gunpowder thing.
northwest. Correct.
Okay. So we need to sneak off to our northwest.
Yes.
Who's got a broom? Because when I cast this, it's just gonna go everywhere.
I'm sorry. What?
Are you going to cast creation first?
Well, I'm gonna get there first.
Okay. Well, first, in that case, let's get some stealth rolls.
You too. Go ahead.
Let's get it.
Guidance.
Do you know how to use the dice?
You know what?
box?
This is what happens when I use the dice tray the way you want it.
When you-
I have a 3.
A 3. Impressive.
This is Sam's fault.
When you roll on the table.
I'm sorry. You had a 3.
Yeah, because Sam took
I
away
have
my
a
good-
25.
Did you roll with advantage? Because you have the elven cloak.
No, I did not. Thank you for reminding
Look, that's
me.
how you use a
That
dice box.
25 is stayed.
Can I have my dice
Okay.
back?
Yeah, it's in the
She,
box.
Also succeeded. So Parrish, your two friends disappear, and you start walking very nervously, like, I don't know what. And then as soon as you're about to step on a twig or something and make a loud noise, you just hear in the distance Raven go, nope, stop. Look down. Around the twig, yes. And at one point you're about to trip, and then Helen like grabs you and like pulls you back, and you turn around and she's gone, and you just hear in her voice, "Carefully, damn it, carefully. Keep your body low." So you just get heckled all the way to the frozen lake, and there you see a single hill giant walking upon the lake. He appears to be bored, frustrated, and keeping watch. What do you guys do?
No, that's right.
You know what? I want to
wait,
know
no,
why he's
hold on, hold on.
frustrated. I'm gonna
No.
use. Hold on. I'm gonna use Detect Thoughts.
All right, that's fine.
I believe Detect Thoughts has like a 30-foot range.
Oh, shoot, you're right. He's
You
probably
could
far.
attempt to sneak 30 feet up to him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now, I have a
Okay.
question.
Brilliant idea.
Hold on, wait. Do you have a spell that could make me bigger?
He does. I'll just tell you.
Yes.
All right. I would like tell me if this is feasible.
Okay.
I would like him to make me bigger, and then I would like to use my disguise kit and my mimicry to pretend to be someone.
You
Like-
could either pretend to be, at the size you are, you could pretend to be a really big ogre or troll, or you could pretend to be a weirdly small hill giant that he probably has never seen before. But yes, it's absolutely possible what you're thinking, especially if you're bigger.
That's why I want to just surefire, you know?
Yeah, you could pull this off.
All right. How long will I be bigger for?
I believe about 10 minutes.
All right. I mean, maybe I could be useful as being bigger in disguise for 10 minutes.
Potentially.
Just in case he turns around and I'm just like, just keep going.
Who
Or
knows?
something like that.
He's, by the way, you wanted to be at the lake, he's like in the middle of the lake. He's just standing there.
Got it. All right. All right, so I'm going to tell you, you need to make me bigger.
I don't like where this is going.
Like, right now.
Like right.
Like right now.
Why?
Wait, if I disguise myself now, when he makes me bigger, the disguises will get bigger too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll disguise myself now.
Because you're
Can I just-
change.
Well, no, because Master of Tactics, I have a disguise kit, and I also have the ability Mimicry, where I can change my voice to sound like.
So
Wait,
you're
aren't
not.
you a
You're not a change.
Aren't you a change?
No, I am a changeling.
So
you
you
could
would
use.
I was just gonna use my
This would be
disguise kit.
very difficult with a disguise kit. This would be
Yeah.
much easier with your changeling
Yeah.
powers.
No.
You
Oh,
turn
right.
into the thing, and then
Can I be bigger too?
Yeah, he
Oh,
will
shit,
make you bigger, but
Well,
you gotta turn.
not
Well,
with
I-
your powers. He
Now
can-
that you guys,
Oh, okay.
While this is going on, you just see,
So I'm gonna
you just see an ogre with a top hat, like a ogre-sized giant with a top hat walking towards the giant.
Wait, you?
What?
What?
Your
No,
disguise
stop!
self hat doesn't make you bigger, so you
No.
turned yourself into a human-sized ogre.
Well,
No.
what was the human-sized ones we ran into?
Well, ogres are a little bit bigger than humans, so you're a very small, very scrawny ogre.
No.
Well, not scrawny, but you're
No.
a very small ogre.
You notice there's like
Stop, no.
stitching in the mouth.
Look,
Stop.
we're
No.
not there, so,
So
if
he
they
doesn't
die,
think
we
that
won't
I
know.
can't talk the
Zuko,
language you speak.
Zuko, listen.
And you actually walk up like this?
No.
What?
I have 2 different ways to disguise myself. This can go perfectly, and you're just throwing that away because you're like, I want to wear a top hat. Please just let me do this successfully.
Fine, I
please.
put the top hat on her.
Oh my god!
Okay, you put the top
It can
hat
activate on her, but she has a
does,
top
yeah,
hat
it doesn't
on.
even activate,
I
so
know.
you just have a top hat, which I guess you throw into the snow.
Yes, and I'm going to say, give me 5 seconds, and then you need to get out a spell, make me bigger. I need to be the size of the giant. And now I'm going to change into. Can I just say that I've seen while we were sneaking around in town, I've seen a general or someone who's in charge, like a in charge looking giant.
You have, but you can't get that big. So you'd look like them, but like half the size.
It's too bad I can't use enlarge and then double cast it on the same person.
Right,
Correct,
then I
you
just-
can't.
I know.
Then I just want to be
Sucks.
someone who.
You could be an ogre, and you've seen plenty of the ogres.
It's going so
Don't overthink it.
I want to be someone who can
Don't-
tell him.
don't
no,
overthink
no.
it.
I want to be someone
All
who
right,
can tell him like, hey, there's an
I'm just
emergency.
gonna enlarge her.
You could probably
Anyone?
an ogre could do that.
Do you listen
These
to an
ogres
ogre?
are part of this army.
All
I
right.
mean, they're beneath them, but you could still work with that.
Okay, he could be like an. I could be like an errand
I'm
boy.
relieving your
Correct.
watch. That's it. That's how simple it has to be.
All
I'm
right. Yeah.
taking over the watch.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh.
He looks
Would an
confused.
ogre take over the watch?
You don't
But
know.
I would go
probably.
over anyway and talk to him.
It's possible.
Can I? What
Right
can I do?
now.
Like a history check to see if an ogre?
No,
would take
you,
over?
you wouldn't know that. You look.
I pick up
here's
my
what
top
you know.
hat and
this
I put it
army's
on.
made up.
Stop.
I'm losing
This
track
army is
of
made
it.
up of ogres. You're overthinking it. This army is
Yeah.
made up of ogres. You can turn into an ogre. Obviously, the ogres talk to the giants too.
All right, I'll just turn me into ogre size.
Do it.
I'm gonna turn into
Do
an
you
ogre
do
that
it?
I've
I
used my
enlarge
changeling to turn-
her.
Okay, you
Turn
are
into an
now a decently big, actually, ogre, an intimidating one. You look in every way like an ogre with your changeling powers. Do you walk up to the hill giant?
Yes.
Great. As you walk up to the hill giant, a little bit confused, goes, "Grit gra, gra gra," and you immediately realize the flaw in your plan. You don't speak giant.
See, this is why I wanted
do you
to go
do?
up, but no one's listening to me, so.
Well, do you speak giant?
No, but I used detect thoughts, and I was gonna pretend to be mute.
Okay. Now you immediately hear from Raven. The immediate problem with that plan would be you'd look almost nothing like any
I can
ogre
also
you'd ever
enlarge.
seen. Yeah, but you also. Why would you assume there are any ogres with stitched mouths? He would have seen you and been like, who the fuck are you? So, right now, you're in
Can-
front of the giant. He's made grunting sounds you don't fully understand.
Can I thieves can't? He'll just think I'm like flexing my fingers. But can I thieves can't to Raven? Can you cast detect thoughts so that I can hear
No.
him or no?
No,
Too far.
you would know that. I'll let you know. I'll say he's used it enough to know that doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give
don't know
you.
what to
I'll
do.
give you a font of inspiration.
Thank
You could pretend to maybe you could pretend through various grunts to indicate a message. So you could be like like that. You could attempt that with a performance check.
All right, I'm gonna go for that. My mimicry wouldn't help me there, right?
Your
That's just
mimicry
voice.
doesn't give you advantage, but makes it possible because you're
Right.
grunting very convincingly.
All right. So I'm doing this with.
I guess you could say
Viral,
he's a
viral.
little bit disgruntled.
Performance, you said, right?
Yes.
All right.
Come on.
You said that the other thing gave me advantage?
No.
Oh, okay. So that is 8-15.
A 15. Now this ogre is going to make an intelligence check.
With
Okay,
advantage.
it's an ogre. It doesn't have intelligence.
I'm sorry, I meant to say hill giant. Which
It's
has
a hill.
less
It has
of
like a
intelligence.
negative intelligence.
The hill giant goes, and slaps you on the back very hard, and then goes, and turns away and walks away. And you get the feeling you have succeeded.
Thank God.
That was a lot harder than it had.
All right.
People.
Can I just like stand looking like I'm doing a watch for 10 minutes while I wait for it to shrink
Yeah,
and while
and
he walks away?
before 5 minutes, he's already past the turning point, past the tree line. No one's looking at you.
Thank goodness. Okay.
All right, now give me. This will be a. What would this be?
Can I ask?
This would be a.
I want to ask, like, to use like, did you detect thoughts? What the hell did I say to him?
Don't worry about it.
So I'm going to have you give me a. This would be
Also know how it
this would be not a history. This would be a survival check to see how well you can place the gunpowder to be
Survival?
able to make a line. Yeah, survival.
I'm gonna look over to I'm gonna look over to the giant who doesn't exist there right now, and I'm just gonna be like, like elbow nudge the mastermind, who probably has a good sense of where to put these.
You can both make a survival check.
You wanna help me put this down?
I was going to ask.
Either
if
one
I
of
could,
you can have advantage. You can
I
both
was
make it.
I was going to ask if I could help him,
Yeah,
but I can make the survival.
You
check
can make
too.
the survival check too.
Alright, sure.
You both get to make it.
Oh, both.
See if one of you can figure out how to do this.
Shoot. All right. Well, that's fucked.
A 2?
3.
Oh, 3. I couldn't quite see. I'm now looking at Parrish.
Oh. 7. Oh, hold on.
7.
An 8.
An 8. Did you guidance yourself?
Yes.
I see.
Oh.
You guys have placed the gunpowder in a very hexagonal
Raven
kind of
can't help.
net-like.
Raven can't help.
Oh, sure. Actually,
Thank
Raven
you.
can try.
Thank you so
That's
much.
fair.
I wanted not me to do it, to be honest, from the very beginning.
I thought I was going to
That's
do
a
well, but I
12.
rolled a 2.
That's why I said bring everyone.
So Raven got a solid 12. You guys have placed the gunpowder in a strategic net-like fashion, and you think you've done a great job.
Okay, I'm gonna use, because I assume I used my 5th level spell slot for it.
You did.
I'm gonna use another 5th level spell slot for
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Another set.
Even
and
do it
more
again.
gunpowder.
to do it
I like
again just in case.
Yes.
So we
I'm gonna
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna give the sole responsibility to those with
Wisdom.
not me.
She, no, you're gonna roll too.
Everyone's going
Everyone
to
I
roll.
was gonna
Raven
roll.
too.
I'll give guidance to
Raven?
Raven.
Alright.
Thank God. Oh my God, thank goodness.
Well, that's good, because Raven got a 9.
Plus 2, I got an 18.
Cool, you got an 18.
19, my bad.
19. Raven got a solid 11.
I got a 19.
And you got a 19. This time, you guys, not through the merit of your own knowledge, but through accidentally fumbling around in a Three Stooges manner, you have successfully placed so much gunpowder that a firefly could accidentally turn this motherfucker into into a powder keg.
That was my plan all along.
All right, and with this successful
What?
diversion, I said successful. With this
Yes.
successful
Yeah.
diversion, you manage. You trek your way back to the party. It's now about 9 in the afternoon, and we're going to take another short break.
Does he know that? I got
He'll
it.
know it in a couple of minutes.
I love the penny. I love the penny.
bonanza.
And we're back. Now, the party is together, having set up a masterful trap, and having successfully left the western side of the city without a guard. Now, it's 9 in the afternoon. The sun has set. What will you guys do?
We're gonna sneak to the mines.
Okay, as you do that, Raven turns to the horizon, as does Keelam, and says,
In
you
unison?
guys,
In
in unison, and they say, you guys, I think we should stay back to guard the fort.
No, I think you guys should come.
Nah, yeah, you guys should come.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
And so they came.
Remember, guys, never split the party.
And so Keelam reaches down for the Yeti and says, "One more time, little guy." And puts him
No,
back in the sack.
no, I ripped the Yeti out of his... No,
No. And the Yeti goes,
No. no, I give him a loaf of bread and I put him down. No.
And the Yeti has these big scared eyes, having been left somewhere nowhere near
Okay,
his home.
fine, and I pick him back up and put him in Killam's sack.
And Keelan goes, "Thank you." And
But if we were at the cave, you would be leaving him there.
we'll talk about this tomorrow.
There's no talking.
Is there a casting distance for creation?
You wanna make more?
You tell me. Is there a casting
I
difference?
think no.
You
I
have the
think I
card?
have to pull it out myself
Okay then.
out of the veil.
It wouldn't be a very big difference. That's definitely for sure. A distance, that is. It
Yeah,
would be
it'd
at
be-
most like 5 or 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna sneak to the cave, and remember, guys, if we get overwhelmed, we retreat to the lake, get them in the lake, and then we blow this shit up.
Okay, so
I got the fuse.
Okay.
so which way
Can
are you
giants
guys
swim?
heading? You can ask Cassis.
It's really cold.
Do
in the-
giants?
Swim wawa?
Swim.
Swa wa?
Like kind of motion like
Okay.
They're okay.
But if they're in the water, we can just pelt them with the
It's
snow.
also frozen lake.
Well,
So
rah,
they cold.
rah. Yeah, no like.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
sweet.
go.
All
There you
right.
go. You
Oh my god, you could blast the... If they're in the lake, you blast lightning bolts.
Yo, you
Really? I wonder if I had that thought.
I'm sure you didn't, Parrish, that's why I'm telling
See,
you.
here's the thing.
You know what?
Parrish,
You're
have all
so.
these-
Hold on. This is in
Hold on,
character.
this is very important. This is
There's
very
a- you know
important.
what? You're so. You know what? You sure know your stuff, man.
I know. I got a good noggin.
Parrish, you have all these ideas. You have to share them so we know.
Share with
No,
the
man.
class.
It's not my ideas, man. It's that king.
I look through Parrish to Hella, and I go, yeah, he needs to learn how to share. He'll get there.
All right, we go.
All right, we go.
Okay, you guys go. And as you go, Cassis says, "Rah, little people talk a lot."
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yep.
All right, give me some
Talk, talk,
stealth checks and tell me which way you're going.
The stealthiest
Which way is that?
towards the thing.
The lake?
Yeah, we don't have a map, so I really can't.
Uh,
No,
give
we're
me
going
just a
towards.
moment.
We're going towards the thing.
You do have a map. Give me just a moment.
We do.
Well, you've been in the city, so you know generally what it looks like. This will be just a
We're going
moment.
to. We're going to free the dwarves.
Yes, you are. So give me just a moment. Okay, so the lake is over yonder.
Uh
The
huh.
dwarves are over yonder.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are about yonder.
We're going to the dwarves.
Dwarves.
Okay,
So
well,
we're
if going
yonder-
straight would mean you'd have to go up a mountaintop.
So we're
Alright, we'll
yonder.
go
we
the
need to go yonder
convenient
and
way.
end up yonder.
You want to go this way then?
The convenient way.
Okay, the only downside to that is you're going to have to sneak through the city itself.
Well, how long does it take to scale a mountain?
It could take you a whole day.
we can't go around.
Oh.
We can't go around it, right?
Not from the east, which is where the mines are. The
So we
only
can't
way
go-
around it would be through the west,
We can't go around it.
which is
We
where the
can't
lake
go
With the
is.
west of
under
us.
it.
Okay, well, wait. Cassis can get to the mines faster than us, right?
Well, I mean,
Because
she
she
can,
knows
but not
around-
stealthily.
But I don't want her to stealth with us.
Oh, so
I
you
would
want
want her to go there and meet us there.
Well, she can go there and maybe cause a distraction, but you can't do it stealthily.
No. Can she get there by herself stealthily?
No.
No.
Not the same way as us?
No.
Well, not straight. Not like over the mountain.
She couldn't go over the mountain by herself?
She could, but not stealthily, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
She'll be very obvious and in the open, and a lot of giants will be like, "Hey, the fuck is that? Hey!" That is what would happen if she went over the mountain.
And
Okay,
you'll
I guess
never see your girl again.
I guess we gotta stealth. Alright, we're stealthing. Let's get stealthing.
Okay, that's stealthing. And can I get a confirmation the way you're going? Lakeway, mountain way?
Is Cassis coming with us?
I guess.
That can you make her small? How long is that to last?
10 minutes. It's not worth
Actually, no, it's 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just. She comes with us. We stealth Lakeway, I guess, because they already cleared the Lakeway. So.
Okay,
Less eyes.
very good.
So Lakeway?
Yeah.
Alright, I rolled myself before. It's
You roll it again. Oh, go ahead.
25.
Okay. Again?
22.
11.
11, okay.
20.
20, very good.
21.
21, okay. She got a 19. And I'm just gonna roll for Raven. Raven got like 21, and Keelam.
1
Keelan
minute.
got a 6.
It's actually less.
Okay. 1 minute.
It's less.
Oh
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you guys make your way all the way to the lake. You pass by a couple of parties. Actually, it seems some of them are leaving the city to search about, but you managed to hide so well in the snow and through the brush and in the rocks and stuff that you managed to the foolish giants walk right by you without noticing. You make your way all to the lake, and true to what your comrade said, there is no watch. That giant that was supposed to be there is no longer there.
Cool. Alright, yeah, so we keep going.
Okay, you make it through the lake, through the treeway. You find yourself by the farmland, where there's a large number of giant goats, large bulls, regular-sized cow, and giant and normal-sized pigs. And at the moment, nobody seems to really be guarding them. They're just grazing around in a fenced area. You manage to make your way past the farmland. You see the 3 crazed giants, the cursed ones, are still currently thrashing about. They see you and they charge at you, but the chains hold them back. The post having been fixed and them being rechained. They reach at you and they gnarl and they yell, but nobody seems to make notice as they're always gnarling and yelling, and they can't quite get to you, so you manage to go around. Now you're in the city, but you do see that the giants are working through the night. You see some of them seem to be a little tired. They seem to be frustrated, but they are keeping a patrol. You can manage to go either around the city, like by the perimeter, or you could try to go building to building. Either way, I'm also going to need another stealth check as you try to get through the city.
I think perimeter is the best idea.
I like perimeter too.
It's a good plan. Don't roll your eyes.
Yeah, we'll perimeter. We don't want to go inside the city.
Okay, you go through the perimeter,
Stealth
and
check.
yeah, give me some stealth checks.
Come on, baby. Give me.
Oh
give
my
me-
god, I got a nat 20.
Not 20.
Okay.
It's my stealth is a plus 13, so it should be 32, but it's a nat 20. So
Come on,
Yeah.
baby. Give me a 15. Come on.
Give me a
Six.
33.
Yes!
Oh, 33.
What'd you get?
22.
22, another nat 20.
What did I say? I said 32,
Six.
right?
Yeah.
32.
A 6, okay. Let's see.
Now, make 3 stealth checks, Bob.
Yeah, I'm about to. Raven just got a 17.
Okay.
Oh, she got a 20.
Yes.
Cass has got a 20. And Keelan got a 12.
Yes.
Okay, so also, while you guys pass through the farmland, she goes, wait a moment. And she sneaks past all the grazing animals. A couple of the goats bleat at her. She grabs one and pulls it away and goes into into the home, where you guys hear a rather loud bleat and then silence. And after about 10 minutes, she comes back, a little bit of blood on her lips, but with a large cloak and that same straw hat that the hill giant that was taking care of the animals, his straw hat on. And she comes back covered in the cloak with the straw hat and goes, now they won't suspect.
Nice.
Cool.
Got camouflage.
And you guys go, and I guess nobody questions the blood on her mouth as she wipes that away.
Probably a
She had
dinner.
a snack.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys make your way through the perimeter, and you find yourselves up at the stairs leading to where the chieftain would live in the dwarven village normally, a large, almost townhouse kind of building, which you know currently has a big-ass hole in it that you can see, and that you know currently Guru is sleeping. As you guys go near it, you hear in the distance.
Sleeping Beauty.
So, what do you guys do?
Wait, so
Well-
we know she's in the building.
Wait. No, our plan is to go free the dwarves.
We're not coming to her yet.
Oh, I could just throw another barrel in there and blow it up.
No.
No, you're not gonna kill her. No matter what we throw at her while she's sleeping, it will not kill her.
We should do my plan.
We should
Free the dwarves.
free the dwarves.
Alright, we gotta sneak around her.
At this point, Cassis says, kill guard me pretend guard.
Okay.
What guard?
There's a guard there, I'm assuming.
So as you guys make your way forward still with those impressive ass stealth checks, you find yourselves about 100 feet off. You see that a large number of buildings have been laid to waste around the area, creating an open area, and there you see 2 trolls keeping guard.
How fast can we dispatch 2 trolls without making noise?
How fast can you
Wait,
guys
how
dispatch?
big are the trolls?
Trolls are a little bit bigger than humans. They're large. They're like half the size of a regular giant. They're only about 100 feet away from you.
They probably have good health pools. It's probably gonna take them.
But they're dumb as fuck.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a couple rounds to kill them.
Keelam says, why don't we go with that one plan that we wanted to do before?
The lake?
No.
Free the dwarves.
When we were trying to get into the mines before, Parrish, you were gonna use a spell on them or something?
Oh, silence.
No, I don't think it was silence. Maybe I could do the silence. Do we want silence?
Oh, you wanted-
Polymorph?
That's what it was.
What is that?
Polymorph.
Polymorph
Can you
them.
twin cat duel? Can you?
I can.
I can just change like again.
Alright.
No. we
Also
don't do
true.
that. We don't do that. Do
Okay,
double-
first get in positions in case.
No, if you get into
Not
the-
me. You guys get in position.
Is
Just
he
in case
is
it
he
fails.
arranged to cast polymorph?
What's the range of polymorph?
It's a
Isn't it like
distance.
120 feet or is it 60 feet?
If,
It's
if
like-
you're
it's
in,
like-
if you're in range, just do it.
It's a bad idea.
Wait, polymorph the guard into something else.
That's what.
Okay, I thought you were gonna polymorph someone into something.
No.
and then-
That's also an option.
So
60 feet.
60 feet.
Polymorph
60
is
feet.
60 feet.
So you're not in range. You'd have to get into range. Cassis will say, Graki, you, that trick you say, where you turn ogre, we could go and I speak.
So change.
Oh, like I just move my mouth and she speaks.
No.
Gaggy,
You both
we-
walk up. She does the talking. That's what she just said.
Oh.
Turn into a thinger.
Oh, wait, we both walk up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
I-
and Cassis walk up.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Go.
All right. I'm gonna change into ogre.
Yes, but you are a bit small for an ogre.
What are they again?
They're trolls. They're also
Can
a
I
little
be a
bit bigger.
Can I be a troll?
Yeah, but you're very small for a troll.
Oh, I thought trolls were
Trolls
were-
are even bigger than ogres.
Use your enlarge spell.
Parouche.
Just thinking real quick. Yeah, I don't see.
Well, what are you thinking?
I'm just trying to think if there is another option. Because I can go
If
up
there
with
is,
my
you
hat.
can go for it.
I can go up with my hat and use my suggestion.
That's certainly true.
The polymorph?
Suggestion is a talking spell.
Oh, you're talking about actual spell suggestion.
But then again, I wouldn't be able to talk to him, so it wouldn't matter.
Well, you don't
Well, this
need
would be the
to.
easiest.
Suggestion, you don't need to know the language.
Really?
I believe so.
They just need to hear you.
Okay.
But you
then-
need to be in range.
I think. Wait, they might have to be able to understand him.
I'll double check.
I would imagine if someone walked up to you and said something in a language you don't understand,
sure-
you wouldn't go, "Yeah, that's true."
Well, magic is weird like that.
It doesn't. Yeah.
So this will be just a moment.
Otherwise, honestly don't think that would be that bad if we both walked up and she goes, "Hey,
Okay, from what I can see, it doesn't say they need to know the language. They just have to be able to hear you. But
And
the
understand
range. No, it does say understand.
Can't understand you.
Oh, my app is not as good. I'm gonna say fuck it. They don't have to understand you, but you do have to be in 30 feet of them, so it's even less of a range than polymorph.
They're gonna just beat the shit out
And
of
if
you.
you fail, they'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Can I use my disguise kit to
Well,
disguise him, or does it have to?
I
be
don't need a
himself?
disguise. I have a
He
hat.
doesn't need it. He
I have
has
a fedora.
disguise self.
What's
Magic
the hat
fedora.
do? Oh, it's that.
I could just turn to anything I want.
Yeah, the only real problem is that size difference. So what are you guys doing? I do need to
I'm
know. 'cause
gonna-
right now you're like
so
hovered
my
behind
hat-
a home, so pretty soon somebody's gonna notice you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn into a younger looking
What troll?
troll. So it looks like I'm still like growing.
Sure. Okay.
You know, it looks like I'm a child or something.
Alright.
Like a teenager trying to prove himself.
Sounds good.
Teenager in the army. I like it a lot.
Alright.
Are you gonna change?
No, we're gonna do this instead.
I'm a child. And then basically I'm gonna go up with
Cassis.
Cassis.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So I'm gonna let her do the talking, and then for my suggestion, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, what she said.
So
basically.
you guys get you guys start walking up. You disguised, her trying to cover her visage in the middle of the night, which makes it a little bit harder for them to see. You guys get up to about 60 feet, which is the range of their dark vision, and immediately as you're walking, they yell, "Grab! Grab! Grab! Grab!" To which Cassis stops, and then she pulls at you for a moment, as if to suggest stop, and she goes, "Gra! Get! Gra! Gra! Gra!" And they look to each other and they go, "Gra! Gra! Gra!" And you have no idea what any of them are saying.
I
They go,
understand.
yeah, so they go, "Gra! Gra! 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 Gra!" To which they look at each other and they look very suspicious. Give me let's say you're going to persuade them for Cassis. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, I can do that. Alright, so that is 18.
18. Okay. To be fair, I should really say disadvantage, though, because you're not even doing the talking.
Alright. That's actually a better number.
Well, impressive. Okay, with an 18, the Cassis looks to you, and you just give this aura of kind of charisma, and she goes, "Gre, grugra, grugra, gra, gruto," and they go, "Grugra, grugra, grugra."
You have the whole